and happy Wednesday. Yeah, it's Wednesday. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Happy Wednesday. I hope these Wednesdays treating you guys good and with love and a whole bunch of stuff. Hope all is well. How y'all doing? 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 Waiting for you all to come in. Greetings, y'all. Hey, Paulina, I see you. Hey, hey, hey. Chesney, how are you doing? Miko, what's good? Hey, Lisa. Greetings, Diane. How are you? Hey, Miranda. Hey, Miranda. Nikki, Jen, how are you doing? How are you guys doing? How are you guys? I hope everybody's doing good, man. It's good to see you guys. I want to talk about setting boundaries, creating boundaries. I know many people have questions. Hey, Jamisha, how are you? It's a new day. That's right. That's right. That's right. Shalom, Queen. Shalom. Shalom. Hey, Tara. I wanted to listen for my members. I wanted to do this morning. I woke up. Well, I wake up every morning now at 5, and I go and I do my reading. Today I read from these two books right here. Um, I read from these two books, "The Power of Awareness" by Neville Goddard, and also "The Awakened Imagination" and the Bible. I know, right? It's crazy. How do I read the Bible on books? I know. But this is my books that I'm reading for the next few days. I read for like about 30 minutes, and then I go into meditation and into my visualization. So that's what I do every morning. It's been great so far. It's been great. Thank you, Tara. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. So yeah, that's what I've been doing. So I tried to. I was doing my meditation when I was meditating. I recorded a part of it to give to you all. It was the financial meditation. It was the finance abundance meditation. Um, but the way how it recorded, it wasn't really great. So I couldn't post it today. So I'll post. I'll do one tomorrow and post it tomorrow. Yeah, man, this thing right here is good. Is a great routine because I get to study and I get to relax and I get to be by myself. I get to hear nothing, do nothing, and it's the beginning of the beautiful day. So yeah, that's what I do. That's what I'm gonna do on my mornings. I have a lot of books to read, so I might as well start reading and start doing it. You know what I mean? But yes, man. How we doing, Al? How you doing? So today I want to talk about setting boundaries, and it's gonna be very simple, right? Hey, Yasmina, how you doing? It's gonna be very simple, setting boundaries. I know people ask me a lot of times, how do you set boundaries when you're already in a relationship, right? How do you set boundaries is it too late to set boundaries, and what are boundaries, and how does boundaries work? You know what I mean? Building walls, huh? Um, there's a very simple way of setting boundaries. It's not as well. It's difficult if you have ties and emotions and you want to make people feel good about themselves and you want to make people, you want to please people. If you want to please people, boundaries is hard. Hey, Keisha, if you want to please people, boundaries is hard to do. If you want to make everybody happy, it's hard to set boundaries. It's very hard. You know, if you have a low self-esteem, it's very hard to set boundaries. If you have issues with being alone, you can't set boundaries. It's very difficult. And we find a lot of people, with no self-respect. Hey, Michelle, like when you have no self-respect, man, boundaries is hard to set. And we find a lot of people are always being abused and blaming everybody else and blaming, being a victim. Everybody, you being a victim, you know, I'm a victim of this and that, and you want people to appease to your victimized mindset. And to be honest, man, to be honest, it's because we lack boundaries. Boundaries is one of the most important things because boundaries separate all relationship. Without boundaries, there's no relationship, none at all. Not family, not parents and child, not husbands and wife, not boyfriend and girlfriend, girlfriend and girlfriend, whatever it is. Without boundaries, nothing exists. You see what I'm saying? Like nothing exists. So, but how do you set boundaries? Let me say this. Let me say this. Nobody want to come to Asia. You're chill out, man. Like do something with yourself. Like do something with yourself. What's up, Adrian? How you doing, man? How you doing, brother? How you doing? Kisak, how you doing? Man, sometimes you be wanting to come on live. People just be coming on here talking trash and playing games. It's not that it's annoying. It's just sometimes annoying. Hey, Crystal, how you doing? So let me tell you what to do, right? When you come to setting boundaries, this is what you do, right? I said this earlier. You draw a line, right? You draw a line, whether on a paper, whether it's mentally, right? You draw a line. Indeed, what's that? Through the voice of Maddie, you draw a line, right? And the people that you don't respect, I mean, the people that don't respect you, right? The ones that don't respect you, the ones that don't love you, the ones that don't recognize your presence, the ones that, don't treat you well, the ones that drain you, the ones that take from you, you put them on one side. Seriously, like you put them on one side. And then on the other side, there's people who love you, people who respect you, people who acknowledge you, people who give to you. What's up, L combinations? And you put them on that side. And you keep this line very solid. And you got to hold on to those lines because a lot of times what happens, you notice that I never said family and friends. I didn't label anybody who on each side. No one was labeled on each side. It's people who don't respect you and people who do. People who recognize you and people who don't. Everybody who don't recognize you and who don't treat you well and who don't respect you and who don't appreciate you, they go on one side. And whether that over on that side is your mother, your father, your siblings, your girlfriends, your wife, your husband, it doesn't make a difference. It doesn't make a difference at all. So what if he's my husband? It doesn't make a difference. He go on the right side. He go on the pile that don't respect you. But what if it's my mother? It goes over there. I don't care what you label these people. And it doesn't matter what you label in them jokers. It goes on the right side. Over here. And the ones who love you, the one who respect you and acknowledge you, they go on this side. Because a lot of times, man, thank you, Isis. A lot of times we give too much energy to the right side. Don't we? And the right side, the right side drains our energy. The right side makes us confused. The right side keeps us in our emotions, keep us in our feelings. It keeps us in defense mechanism. It keeps us feeling taking offense. It keeps us in that place where we suffer. What's up, JP? And the left side is like two people. We have a whole bunch on the right side. And on the left side is two people, man. Two damn people. But yet, when you go to the left side, they reciprocate your respect or your love. When you go to the left side, they recognize you. You go to the left side, they acknowledge you. They make you feel at home. What's up, Maxwell? And so this is where we need to stay. How you set boundaries, right? When you talk about setting boundaries, it doesn't matter who that person is. It doesn't matter what their name is. It doesn't matter how you label them. It's ones who don't respect you and the ones who do. You have to set boundaries, man. You gotta set boundaries. You cannot have a relationship that's effective without boundaries. A matter of fact, you might realize that when you don't set boundaries, you always being a victim. You always get hurt. You always being abused. You always being walked over. You always being stepped on. You always being neglected. You always being disrespected. You always being all these things because you don't set boundaries. Boundaries is, hey, listen, I don't have to tell you what my worth is. Why should I tell you what's my worth? I don't have to tell you. My worth is your worth. My worth is your worth. If you love yourself, why not love me too? It's not that difficult. If you have respect on the inside, give me some. If you have love on the inside, so you put people on the right side who don't have love, respect on the right side. So you have to limit the engagement. You have to limit the engagement that you deal with these people. Some of you engage with them all day. Wonder why you damn tired. Then the question I get answered or asked, hey Stacy, the question I get asked, but how do you deal with people who take your energy or who drain your energy? How do you protect your energy? I get that all the time. How do you protect your energy? Let me tell you how to protect your energy. Again, when you go to the right side with the ones who don't respect you, the ones who are always lying to you, the ones who are cheating with you, the ones who are disrespecting you, dishonoring you, and neglecting you. When you go on the right side, every time you spend on the right side, your energy will be taken away from you. If you go to the right side, your energy is always being taken. And it's not that they are taking it, you're giving it. Nobody takes your energy. Do you all know that? Now, I get the question all the time, how do you protect your energy? Nobody takes your energy. It's just that you are spending so much time on the right side that you can't help but giving it up. You can't help but giving it every single day because they pull it and they question you and they harass you and they disrespect you and they show you who you are and they lie to you and they poke you and they poke you and you respond and you react and you respond and you react and you feel bad and you feel guilty and you feel this, and that's how you give your energy. That's how you give your energy to anybody. Nobody just don't take your energy, you give it to them in your reaction. You give it to them every time you get angry. You give it to them every time you have an argument. You give it to them every time you feel angry or you feel guilt or you feel sad or you feel lonely, and you give it to them. And we say, how do I protect my energy? If you just learn, yeah, gotta see. If you just learn that the right side don't mean you well. The right side will take and take and take, and they have no limits of what they take. That's why you have to put a limit in what you give. You have, listen, I don't care on the right side. Again, for the ones who just coming in, I set a line up. On the right side, there's people who don't respect you, who don't acknowledge you, who don't love you, who keep doing things to you, harmful things to you. And on the left side, there's people who love you, who acknowledge you, who respect you naturally, without you trying anything. The more you go and engage on the right side, you suffer. You suffer and you suffer and you suffer and you suffer. Every time you go over there. And you know what? Most of us, what we do, we stay over there, don't we? We stay on the phone. Every time your phone ring with them, they have a complaint or a question or some misery, some crap, you answer the phone. Every time they need you to show up, you show up. Every time they call, you answer. Every time they judge you, you respond. Every time they're angry, you want to help, and you spend so much time with them jokers. Well, how am I always drained? Because your environment is draining. This is why you have to create those boundaries, man. Matter of fact, when you begin to create better boundaries, relationships is really not that hard to find. Because everybody who comes to your life, they have to choose a side. The right side or the left side. Everyone who comes to your life must have a side. Hey, Speedy, how you doing? There's no one that's neutral. By the way, nobody is neutral. Nobody is neutral. There's nobody that's neutral. Everybody who comes to your life has a side to choose from. It's either they don't respect you or they do. They add to you or they remove from you. Everybody will either take away from you or add to you. And you have to learn this, man. You have to pay attention. You have to pay attention. I don't understand why we don't know this. But I think we know this. I think we know that people mean us no good, no goodness. Everybody, every time somebody comes to your life, you place them. I don't care how much you like them. See, the right side, boundaries is not about how much you like somebody. If your husband or your wife, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, even your damn kids, if your kids are the ones that bring you all this pain and suffering and all this anger, you put them on the right side. Hey, you all go over there. You all over there too. And I'm talking about them grown kids. Them grown-ass kids who they already grew up. They're 19, 28 years old. Put them on the right. Because I think many of us, what we do, we choose the ones that we allow to disrespect us. We choose people to disrespect us. We choose the one. I select you, you, and you. Let me get my mother. Let me get my husband or my wife. Let me get this person right here. I I grant you all the authority to disrespect me. I grant you are the only three that's allowed to abuse me and disrespect me because you're my husband or wife, or you're my boyfriend or girlfriend, or you're my parent, and maybe my siblings. I grant only you guys to do. Everybody else, you can't do it. Seriously, we choose and select people who to abuse us, and you're not supposed. I don't listen. It doesn't matter who that person is. I don't care how much you like them. When you see somebody is bad for your energy, because listen, be honest, right? What's up, Mike? How we doing, man? Hey, Joshua. Exactly, Speedy. Let's be honest. The only language that we should speak is energy. Okay, why? Yeah, I'm telling you, the only language that we should speak is energy. When you begin to speak energy, you know exactly what I'm saying. When you begin to speak energy and only energy, when you begin to speak only energy, you get vibes from people. You only take vibes, not words. Listen, we ain't taking words this year. We're taking vibrations. You all need to cut these words out. Stop taking people's words. Take their vibration. Energy, I'm telling you, we only speak energy over here. I don't speak English, Spanish, French. Yeah, I understand English, but it's not what I speak. It is not my main language. My main language is energy. And those of you who can't, hey, listen, your energy can't lie. Your words can. You set boundaries by stop respecting people. You cannot be a respecter of person because you will choose the ones who to disrespect you and you will choose the ones who can't. You cannot be a respecter of person. It's only energy that we are perceiving. Only energy, man. Only energy. And we speak in vibrations. So when I pick up something from you on a regular basis, now listen, if I pick up something that's off once in a while, hey, we all have our off days. We all have our days, man. I'm telling you, you gotta make those two lists. We all have our days. Mr. Mina was good. We all have our days when we're not in a good mood. And we give off a certain vibe. I get it. But if every time you go around that person, there's a jealousy vibe, there's an anger vibe, there's a disrespectful vibe. What's up, Berners? How we doing? A disrespectful vibe. There's a neglect vibe. There's a rude vibe. Listen, that's their energy. That's their language. Thank you, thank you. You're very welcome. Hey, Joanne, how we doing? Guerrero Rosales, how we doing? That's their language. Malik, how we doing, man? Appreciate it. That's their language. So I'm saying 2025, man, we only speak in energy. Everything else, I don't care who you are, mother, father. We taking too much from people, man. Them boundaries are it's impossible to have boundaries in any relationship and that relationship to be functional. Because naturally, hey GM, naturally, people will walk over you, man. Boundaries. But to have boundaries, like I say the same thing every time, to have boundaries, you must, them boundaries come with self-respect. Hey, she dope, how you doing, girl? Thank you for the gifts, Miss Vanderbilt. She dope, what's good? One thing about boundaries, man, it comes with self-respect. Because, Lord, if you don't have self-respect, you will definitely not have boundaries. Nah, Faith, boundaries ain't why you're single. I'm doing great, too. We can't give that to boundaries. Boundaries don't keep you single. Boundaries don't keep you single. Boundaries, because some people will respect, a lot of people will respect your boundaries. There are many people that will, when I look at this universe, I see balance. I see a beautiful balance. There's a bunch of bad, as we call it, and it must have a bunch of good. Because if not, that shit's gonna fall off. Like, the earth will fall out of orbit if the energy is off. 1M1, how you doing? Good to see you. Long time to see. Hey, Guinevere, how you doing? This right here, this earth, this world is very balanced, man. It's balanced. You know, when you start your car up in the morning time or in the evening time, if that car don't have an equal amount of negative and positive energy, your car don't start. If your car have all positive energy and no negative cell in the battery, it doesn't work. I feel you though. I definitely feel you on that one. You see what I'm saying? But if your car has all positive, no negative, it doesn't work. That stuff don't work. Give me 1 second. That stuff don't work, man. Yeah, Caroline, it's me. It's me. It's me. It's me. I cut. Um, hold on. Give me a second. But seriously, man. So what we must do, man, we know that we need discipline. I mean, I'm sorry, boundaries. But without self-respect, we won't set them. Without self-respect, thank you, Glamour. Without self-respect, we won't set them. Without self-respect, we won't set them. A matter of fact, do you notice that without self-respect, you will meet every single narcissist? Do you notice that? Without self-respect, you will have no boundaries. And so that you will meet every single narcissist. And the thing about narcissists is that they're not really narcissists. Somebody told me today, somebody told me in one of my videos, somebody said, you know, those narcissists are very strong and powerful. I say, so you're not? Why ain't you powerful? Which one is stronger? The negative or the positive? You know, the narcissists carry a very low vibration. So why is that low vibration so strong? What does that say about you? Why is it so, why is it that we praise narcissists? Why is it that we give them so much power? Like, oh, you know, like when a narcissist look at you, you lose all your power. Like when a narcissist meets you, it's like, oh, I have no power against you. You're God. And so we make these things up by repeating. Narcissists are very powerful. They are very strong. Strong how? Strong how? How are they so strong? Somebody said, well, by the time you get to know them, it might take a year to finally figure out they're a narcissist. Doesn't matter. When you figure out, what you gonna do? Stay or go? When you figure out they're a narcissist, what are you standing around for? If somebody give you a cup of sugar, if you ask somebody for a cup of sugar, but instead they give you a cup of salt, when you taste it being salt, yeah, Empress, when you taste the salt, what do you keep doing? Tasting it just to make sure it's not sugar? You taste it again to make sure? I can't believe they lied to me. Taste it again. I can't believe this is salt. I hate salt. Salt pisses me off. Oh my God, I can't believe. When can this salt change to sugar? When can this salt change? Why is not want to change? And that's what we do when it comes to these people. You see them for what they are. But you stay around hoping that they stop being who they are. It's like the salt and the sugar. They look the same. They look identical. But they taste different, don't they? And how it tastes is that the energy that you carry is what tastes it. In it. Listen, this is why I say we speak energy. We don't speak language. We don't speak English and German, and we speak energy. Because when your energy will feel, your energy will taste the goodness or the salt. You remember? The energy will taste the salt or the sugar in every single person. And when they taste like salt, you take that person and you put them to the right. Yep, you belong in the right. I have to limit my interaction with you because the more I interact with you, I know it's not gonna give me a good reaction. And if I don't get a good reaction, if I get angry around you, and if I get frustrated because you all piss me off, I have to limit my interaction because every time I come around you all, I'm drained. They choose themselves without guilt. Most feel guilt when they put themselves first. We taught it's selfish. Narcissistic people don't carry that. Indeed. Facts. Facts. So we blaming These people, 2022, 2023, 2024, the word was narcissist and toxic. And nobody take responsibility for their own energy. Because my energy, I give it to you. And you manage my energy. Ain't that what we do? Seriously. Seriously. Hey, take my energy. I can't manage it, so manage it for me. So make sure he's happy. Make sure he's peaceful. Make sure he has joy. Make sure he has love. And here you go, because I don't know how to do it, so you do it for me. And then when the person don't do it, we call them a narcissist because the person don't know how to manage your energy. So you call them a narcissist. They make you angry, they make you frustrated, they make you bitter, they make you scared, they make you insecure. So you call them a narcissist because you are trying to allow someone to manage your energy. Listen, if you don't know how to manage your energy, if you don't know how to manage your energy, if you don't know how to manage your energy, if you cannot manage your own energy, everything will block it for you. Every single thing, everything in this universe will drain it. Every single thing will take it. Everything in this universe will abuse it. If you cannot manage your energy, seriously, if you can't manage your own energy, man, we have a problem. But it's so often. We always stress. We're always stressed. We stress about work. We stress about home, about our kids, about our relationship. We stress about school. We stress about going out. We stress about everything. Do you know if you are that stressed all the time is because you are mismanaging your energy? Do you understand that? Do you understand that if you stress about money too, it's because you don't understand. It's like you spend all your money that you get paid on payday and then get mad because when tomorrow comes, when something happens, an emergency, you have no money left over for you to fix your flat in your car because you spend it all. If you don't manage your energy properly, you're going to spend it all. And when you spend it all, you have nothing to build with, nothing to love with, nothing to attract love with, nothing to attract happiness with, nothing to create peace. You giving right side, you must limit. You must limit. Hey kitty, how you doing? You must limit your interaction with the right side. Again, the right side, we have a line in our life, we have a line that goes down. People who love us on the left, people who acknowledge us, people who respect us, people who who give to us or give back to us. And on the right, we have people who talk down to us, who belittle us, who disrespect us, who abuse us, who lie to us, who cheats on us, who disregard us, and all this stuff on the right side. Right side is, it don't matter who it is. Your mother, your father, anybody could be on the right side. There's nobody special that does. There's nobody special. There's nobody special that could remove themselves from that side. If we understand this, man, all this blaming the narcissist will stop. All this blaming the narcissist, it has to stop. If you don't have boundaries, right? You know what? You have feelings, a lot of feelings, because your feelings is gonna do the talk for you. And you know, ain't nothing like a person in their feelings. Hey, Amlin, there's nothing to a narcissist like somebody who's always in their feelings, because your feelings, the more you feel, the more you empower them. And then you said that they are strong. They are so strong. She said, but these narcissistic men are so strong. They are so amazing. They ain't stronger than you. Indeed, Speedy. They ain't stronger. What makes one stronger than you? What makes the negative stronger than the positive? That's like saying the feminine is stronger than the masculine, or vice versa. That's like saying good is stronger than evil, evil is stronger than good. There's one. You have to exercise your own boundaries, man. But self-respect, though. You lack self-respect and you call them a narcissist because you lack self-respect. If you have self-respect, do you think people could abuse you that same way? If you have self-respect, Can people really abuse you that same way and keep doing it? If you have self-respect, if you have a level of self-respect, will people be able to access you in that way on a continuous basis? Seriously, what do you think? Can they do that? Probably not. Because as soon as you, if I see is a repetitive thing, oh no, you good. Because once you notice that when you have boundaries, do you notice that when you have boundaries or when you have self-respect, when you have boundaries, you don't even cross your own boundaries? You can't have boundaries and cross over your own boundaries. You really can't. When you have boundaries, it's even for you. I don't even cross my boundaries. I don't want to. Exactly, Bernice. Listen, when you have boundaries, you don't cross your own boundaries. The way how I talk the way how I talk about myself, and I talk to myself, that's boundaries. I don't allow myself to disrespect myself. Yeah. Since you said I've shed some dead weight. Indeed, I don't allow myself to think crap about myself. I don't know how y'all do it. I don't know how you all talk about yourself like you're not even listening, like you're not even there. How do you talk about yourself like you're not even listening to yourself? And this entire time, yourself is listening, and yourself is getting insecure. And the more it listens to what you are saying, it gets more insecure and more shy and more scared and more toxic because you talk about yourself like you're not there to listen. How do you do this? You cry. That means you're not enforcing your boundaries. You know, when people meet you, they look at you to see how you treat you. Hey, Tony, I knew you was coming on. You know, when people meet you, hey, Miss Virgo, they look at you and pay attention to you. But others have taught us. That is true too. That is true. When people look at you, man, when people meet you, they're looking at you. To be great. What's good, man? How you doing, bro? When them jokers looking at you, when they meet you, they're looking at you because you teach them. You are teaching them how to treat you. You are teaching them. They're looking at you. They're looking at how you talk about yourself because they're going to talk about you like that. When you change your mind, they're going to change their minds. When you allow things to slide, people be sliding into your stuff all different types. They be electric slide. You be making them slide, electric slides, boogie slide, this slide, the black slide, the white slide. They be sliding into your stuff, and you let them slide. And they're paying attention. And it's natural. It's a natural reaction. It's not, listen, I want to say this, but I don't want you all to get me wrong, man. Hold on. I want to say this, but I don't want you all taking me wrong, because I know some of y'all is ready to take me wrong. Some of y'all is ready to take me wrong. Some of y'all are ready to take me wrong. Some of you, man, you meet people, but you're bound. Case in point. Case in point. If we want to learn, water slide. If we want to learn, let's learn. Are kids bad or good? Kids are not bad. But as a parent, if you don't set boundaries, what happens? Come on now. I'm talking to the parents. Hey, thank you, Maxwell. I'm talking to the parents now. Your kids don't come out bad. But if you don't set boundaries, what happens? Tell me what happens. Close slide. What happens naturally? Live in heaven on earth. No. As soon as it get dark, you're coming back though. As soon as it's getting dark, not dark. As soon as it's getting dark, you're gonna be in this house though. Okay. Mm-hmm. They run rampant. So and the kids are doing that. So imagine if you don't have boundaries, don't take this wrong way, but you're gonna F people up too. You're not just effing yourself up, you effing people up. You see how you F them kids up when you don't set boundaries in your home? You see like how I just told my daughter? You see like how I just told my daughter just now? Hey, yeah, you can go outside, but as soon as it begins to get dark, find your ass in this house. There's no question. There's no. But in I don't want to hear nothing. You're gonna find your ass right here, right? I just did it just now. Cause that's just what it is. You're gonna find your ass right here as soon as the sun starts to go down. You're gonna be right in this house. You're not gonna be on the porch, not in the yard, nothing. And she said, "Thank you." I'm telling you, we don't listen. If you don't set boundaries, stream like kid, right, Burnett? If you don't set boundaries, sometimes you're gonna f that person that comes in your life because when they see that you don't enforce your own boundaries and your standards. Hey, thank you, Fabian. As soon as they see you not doing your stuff, they're gonna come and just they don't even they're not you. Ooh, I'm not used to this. I'm not used to this. Imagine if you go to a job that has no rules and no boundaries, and you are a good man or good woman. Your standards begin to change too. Come on now, let's be honest. Let's be honest. We're not saying that it's your fault, but naturally, I'm in the military. I've been in the military for 20 plus years. I was. And I know some units you can get away with certain things, and some you can't. Shantae, how you doing? In some organizations, I could get away with certain things, and some units won't let me get away with nothing at all. And so you just when you in a unit that has bad leadership, you just do whatever you want to do. You come late, right? You sometimes you don't come. You ain't gonna do shit anyways. You ain't doing shit to me. I want you to say you ain't doing shit to me. No, yes, I should have discipline enough. But sometimes y'all make it so easy, man. Exactly. The moonlight. Exactly. We are all kids, Miranda. We are all kids. Facts. If you don't set boundaries with your people, with your friends, with your partners, with your I'm talking about all relationship, not just intimacy. I'm talking about all relationship. If you don't carry that standard and enforce that standard, people will come into your life and they're gonna relax. And sometimes that's our fault. That's our fault. Never learn, Faith. Indeed, it's our fault sometimes. And instead of raising your damn boundaries, sometimes instead of setting your boundaries, you know what you do? You call them a narcissist because you lay down. You chose to lay down, and when they saw you lay down, they stepped over you every single day. When they leave, they step over you. When they come, they step over you because you laid down, and you don't want to get up because you think if you get up, you're worried about how they feel. You're worried about hurting their feelings. You're worried about them leaving. It's a better rules. Indeed, Bernard, they really do. A lot of us don't set boundaries because you're too scared that people might leave. When those are the ones who needs to leave, those people need to go. They need to go. If you set boundaries, they might leave. But since you're not setting boundaries, they're gonna go and come. Do you remember your grandmother? When you stayed with her for the summer? When you playing in the house and you run outside the house and you run back in the house? Run outside, she said, hey, listen, is it you gonna stay in or out? Don't you can't. I tell them I tell my kids the same thing. Is it you gonna stay your ass in here? Or you gonna get out? But you can't keep running in and out my door. Because my door has rules. Because if you break it, something happens. Let all the damn AC out and it's hot out there. Every time you open the door, the hot air just have you all ever been so hot? Have you all ever been in a hot place? Hey, Erica. I'm content and don't play. I'm telling you. You ever been in a hot ass place and you open the door and you close the door? Damn. Being human on the kitchen slip with who they are. Indeed. But we got to stop giving so much damn powers. We got to stop giving so much power to these people that you consider a narcissist. Now, if you look, I was talking to my wife yesterday. I mean, we were talking about narcissism. Let me not say. Or if you look on the news, you're gonna see some. If you look in the news for long enough, you're gonna see some. That you're gonna see some real shit. You're gonna see some real narcissists. If you just look on the news, you're gonna see. You think that dude that you just messed with was narcissist? You ain't seen nothing yet. you, 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 you ain't seen nothing. You are, you are talking about narcissists? You ain't seen nothing yet. Look at the news. Look all over the news. It's all over there. And you talk about, listen, it's not about people being narcissists. It's about us not taking control of our emotions. Our emotions. Stop feeding people your energy, even when they don't want it. You're giving away your energy. You are writing checks to everybody who you don't even know. You're writing checks, everybody. You know, the universe grants you $1 million. Hey, Wendy, how are we doing? The universe give you $1 million. Who I got $1 million? And you begin to write that check to everybody that you don't know. Everybody that you pass, you give them $1,000. Everybody that you meet, you give them $1,000. The people on the highway, $1,000. All your enemies, $1,000. All your friends, $1,000. The stranger, $1,000. Your parents, you give everybody $1,000. By the time you come home, you have nothing left. You want to buy a house or a car, all the money is gone. And you don't know where the hell it is. This is what we do with energy. This is exactly what we do with our energy. Everybody gets a response. Everybody gets a reaction. Everybody gets an emotion. Everybody gets one. And we don't even see what we are doing. That's the bad thing about it. We don't see that we are draining ourselves. And then we ask questions like, how do I protect my energy? It's like asking, how do I protect my assets when I sign it over every day to somebody? It's like, how do I protect my bank account? How do I keep my money there, but I give money every day? You can't. How do you protect your energy when you keep giving it to everybody else? That's the problem. You can't get a quote out of me, right? That's our problem. Emotional intelligence. I mean, we got to learn the power of emotions. We got to learn the power of emotional awareness. Emotional awareness is real. Stop giving away your emotions, man. Them people on the right side who don't love you, who don't respect you, why do you feed them all your time? Why do you go to sleep thinking about them? The ones who ghosted you, you all know them people. The ones who don't help you with nothing. The ones who always disappear when you need them. The ones who only come to you only to complain about when they are broke. Why do you give them so much time? Why do you give them so much time? We speak in energy over here. We only speak energy. We only speak in energy. We don't take words no more. 2025, energy is my first language. All try to make people happy and they don't care a damn about you. Indeed. And the ones who care about you, right? The ones who care about you, you know what you do? You ignore them. We worried about sometimes the one who ghosts you take all your emotions. Think about it. Hey, wake up, how we doing? Sometimes the one who ghosts you, look at us now. Can I show you something? Look at us. Look at us. Somebody left us. Somebody ghosted us. We take all our energy. We put it on them. I don't understand. I need healing. But your kids are there still. Your job is there. Your business ain't started yet. Your weight loss journey ain't started yet. Your health journey ain't started yet. Your finances journey. But you're taking all the energy. We're taking all that energy. And we focus on this person who's not even there anymore. And then we call it emotionally intelligent. We taking all our energy and betting on something that's already lost. Oh my God. Why would you take all your money and put it on black when the thing is already in red? That's what we're doing. You're losing on purpose. Why would you bet all your stuff on the things that's already died, that's already gone? And that's what we keep doing too. And we call it, I need healing. But I know it's not my fault because he's a narcissist. He's a narcissist. You know, he's a narcissist. Yeah, that's what he does. Well, why don't you leave? It's not that easy. Because he's a narcissist. He knows exactly what to do. He is a narcissist. And you know, pardon me if I make you feel uncomfortable. Pardon me if I make you feel uncomfortable by saying these things. Pardon me if I make you feel a little triggered. That's just you giving me your energy again. I'll take it if you give it to me. Because the more you give me energy, is the more bigger I get. The more you give your energy, the ones who are getting it overpower you. They get bigger than you. They grow on you. Literally, they grow on you. Seriously. They grow on you, man. And every day in your life, you have a relationship. That person is growing on you, getting more toxic, more angry, more miserable, more narcissistic, more demanding, and you're fitting your energy. We gotta stop, man. You gotta, them boundaries, man. Them boundaries are real. Ain't nobody got time to play. Thank you, Jamisha. Thank you. We gotta stop, y'all. So listen, I'm telling y'all, man. If you don't set your boundaries, don't mention a narcissist. I got away. The abuse made me leave because of my other kids. I have only one for him. Listen, I'm telling you. I think this thing is not showing. This whole message is not showing. Your teachings. Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate that. I'm happy to hear that. I'm very happy to hear that. Thank you, Nancy. But seriously, man. So the best time to set them boundaries is in the beginning. Seriously. But, hey, Caesar, how you doing, man? I tried the energy challenge yesterday, and it was crazy. The response from the world was amazing. I like that, man. Wait, speaking about that, how did the energy challenge go? The challenge that I gave yesterday about energy. How did that go, man? Shiana, welcome, welcome, welcome. Beautiful woman approach you? That's what I'm talking about, man. Listen, if we learn how to use our energy instead of complaining, being angry, being miserable, if we learn how to use our energy, we will attract whatever we want to attract. Oh, you wasn't there to hear the challenge, huh? You didn't hear the challenge. Oh, my bad, TikTok. My bad. This brother said he tried the challenge, and he's a beautiful woman was drawn to him. Emotions, man. Emotions, emotions, emotions. Listen, let's do another challenge. This is called the no reaction challenge. Now, it sounds simple. Holding the door for you and offering space. I will continue to. That's what I'm talking about, man. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. When you see the power of your own energy, you won't ever stop. You won't ever get angry at people no more for no damn reason. You won't ever hold a grudge anymore because you realize it's useless. You won't ever get jealous anymore because it's useless. It's really useless. Because you are using your energy to build and to get what you want. When you learn the power of your own energy, let's practice this, man. Let's practice the no reaction energy for one day, for 24 hours. For 24 hours. Who wants to do this challenge? I got the first flight to Texas, January, to get away from my crazy ex-boyfriend and never look back. That's what I'm talking about. That's amazing, Nancy. You all want this challenge? Miss Henny, what's good? See, I said it this time. It's Henny. Perfect timing, BLJ. How we doing? No reaction challenge. And what it means is this. What it means is this. When you wake up in the morning, let's do this. Let's set this right. When you wake up in the morning tomorrow, I want you the first 15 minutes of your day. Even if you have to wake up earlier than natural, the first 15 minutes, I want you to give that 15 minutes to you. I want you to sit still. I want you to relax. I want you. This is 15 minutes before you sleeping. That means nothing is happening yet. Nothing is happening. There's no work. There's no kids. Your kids are still sleeping. Let them sleep. There's no husbands or wife. There is nothing there. I want you to just sit for 15 minutes and just breathe and just realize how beautiful this breath is. Just realize that it's only because I have this breath I have life. It's only because I have this breath I have these problems. It's only because I have this breath I have my family. It's only because I have this breath I have my kids. It's only because I have this breath. And if I didn't have this breath, I don't have anything. So I want you to, for 15 minutes, man, 15 minutes, just sit still and just breathe. Just breathe, nothing else. Shit, just relax yourself. Every time you exhale, I want you to relax your body. Every time you exhale, just relax. Imagine if every time you exhale, let's try it real quick. I want you to take 3 breaths in, 5 deep breaths. And every time you exhale, I want you to imagine that everything that's not supposed to be in your body or in your spirit is gone through this breath. It's just gone. Can we do that? Can we do that? I want you to, every time you inhale, I want you to be intentional with that breath. And every time you exhale, you drop your body, relax your body, and let everything in your body, if you have a cold, if you have a sadness, if you have emotions, guilt, judgment, unforgiveness, resentment, if you have disease, if you have anything that's in you that you know is not supposed to be there, I want you to exhale. And as you exhale, I want you to visualize that thing leaving through each breath. Just 5 breaths. Okay? You are ready? You are ready? Let's get it. Let's get it. Inhale intentionally. Let that energy come to your body. And release everything that's not supposed to be there. Release everything. Feel that thing gone. All the way out. Go and extend your breath until you can't extend anymore. All the way out. And allow your body to feel empty with nothing. Not the breath, nothing at all. Let it go all the way out as you exhale. Then pause for a second. Then bring back the life. See, feel the body with nothing. Feel the body with nothing in it. No breath, no air, no energy. And see how you crave to bring it back in, that energy. And as you come back in, feel that beautiful power that's energizing your body, your mind, your organs, your flesh. And as you exhale, let everything go again. Let everything go. Everything. Every sadness, every guilt, every insecurities, every doubt, everything that has happened to you, release it through your imagination of the breath. 5 breaths. All the way out. Allow the body to sink as you exhale. Nothing is left in the body. Discipline. Pause. Inhale. Release. All the way out. Slowly let the body drop. Shoulders drop. Everything out until there's no more. Pause. Bring it back in. Release it all the way out. Keep going out. Release everything, every tension, every thought, every feeling. Everything needs to get out. Let the body crave that next breath. All the way out. In. Last one. All the way out. Leave everything that's good in and remove all the things that you don't want out. all the way out, all the way. Keep going, out, out, and relax. Now, I want you to do that tomorrow. When you sit down, when you get up tomorrow, I want you to do this right here and allow your body to feel that presence for 15 minutes. 15 minutes. Give that back to yourself. You deserve it. You need it. You need that peace. You need that awareness. You need that. And when you get up, that made you emotional, Faith? How was that to you all? How was that? I got hot. I got hot. You see how warm? Did anybody get warm? Did anybody get warm? It made me a beautiful exercise. Good, good. Thank you, BLJ. Thank you, Wellness. You felt lighter, Nicole? I'm telling you, you feel calm. You got emotional too? Man. See, that's listen, those are things that needs to be released. Those are things that needs to be released. We have to release, man. My heart beat like it's empty. Listen, if you do this every morning, when you go about your business, you're going to realize that you have no need to keep reacting to people's nonsense because you're going to change. Why would you change that experience? And why would you exchange that for some garbage reaction? Is the cleansing feelings, Mick? I'm telling you, man. So, innocent, what's good, man? So tomorrow, when we wake up in the morning, let's do that first. 15 minutes. A matter of fact, if listen, we could even come on here. I could even come live for 15 minutes at 5 tomorrow morning, 5:10-ish, 5 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. I don't know. If you don't want me to, I will. Just because of you guys, man. Just because of you guys. And as we do that, thought I might astral project. I can do that too. But I want that I want us to release that in the morning. And then when you go about your business, I want no reaction. None. No reaction. If somebody laugh at you, if you hear somebody laughing in the back, I want you to remember in that moment, no reaction. No reaction. Because I want you to be aware of what you give your energy to. I want you to be aware on who you send your energy to. I want you to be aware that I have a choice in if I give you this or not. I want you to pay attention to what you are exchanging your energy for. Listen, if I go to a store, if I pick up a pack of or a candy bar, I have to give them something back in return. That means I want this candy bar, right? I want this candy bar because I'm craving it. So let me exchange to you like $16 because I think candy bar now is like $16. Hey, thanks, Maxwell. So that means I have to exchange. I can't just walk out with it. I have to exchange something. I want you to be aware of what you are exchanging your energy for. What am I exchanging my life force for? And I want that to come to your attention. What am I exchanging my life force for? So every time there's a reaction, if you have a reaction, that means you just switch, you exchange something. That means you took something. That means I give you this and you give me this. It's an exchange. Every time I react, there's an exchange of energy. Every single time. You are not over this law. You are under this law. This law is set in stone. You can't change it. I don't care who you are. If there is a reaction, there is an exchange. Every single time. Every single time. So tomorrow, when you go about your day, tomorrow, I want you, if somebody says something to you that you don't like, don't exchange. If you don't like it, don't take it. Because why would you pay something? Why would you pay? When you go to Walmart, you pay for what you want. You don't pay for what you don't want. Right or wrong? Think about it. You pay for what you want. If you go to get something, you pay for what you don't pay for what you don't want, then come home and hate it. That's what we're doing. Raj B, how you doing? That's what we're doing. Because you come home, you bring it home, and now you can't sleep. That same crap keeping you up all night. That same crap making you sick and making your bones hurt. making your knee hurt, your kneecap, your neck, your shoulders, your elbows, your stomach, your chest, and your heart hurts because you are paying for something that you don't want. And when you bring it home, you don't know what to do with it. So tomorrow, when we come home, when we get up tomorrow after that exercise, we're going to go about our day and we're going to do no reaction. None. I don't care what you say to me. If I don't want it, I'm not exchanging. And listen, it's not easy. I can promise you right now. So who's in? Let's just transfer from one to another. Indeed. Who's in? Who believes that they can do this for 24 hours? Exchanging. Yeah, Stacy. Who can do this? Anyone? Can anybody do this? Do anybody? And I want us to meet tomorrow again. We're going to meet tomorrow here. Same time. And we're going to talk about it. Your emotions are everywhere because your thoughts are everywhere. Emotions just don't happen without thoughts. Your emotions are everywhere because our thoughts are everywhere. When you bring back your thoughts, your emotion slows down. When you bring back your thoughts, when you cut that thing off, listen, how do you cut your emotions off? By going in, by paying attention to your breath, by acknowledging the life force into your body. And when you do that, what you do when you cutting off all attachment to all outside sources. When you focus on the breath, you cut off all attachment, all strings. There's no strings attached now. And so the things, listen, think about this. When you think about something, let me put it in this very layman's terms for you. Let me put this in this very simple terms. This simplistic terms. Let me see if I could. If you think about something, hey Keys, I want you to think about, when you think about this thing, right? Imagine there's a cord that's going from your mind or your brain or from you to that thing. So when you think about something, there's a connection happening. So I want you to think about, imagine if you think about something, there's a connection between this and that. There's a cord. And since you are connected to that thing that you are thinking about, if that thing doesn't feel good, look good, taste good, experience good, you are being drained. So it's pulling from you because the thing is not real. The thing is not real. It's not. So when you connect to it, it's moving you. It's moving you. Like a puppet. You angry, you sad, because that thing is controlling you. And so therefore, imagine how much things that you are connected to in one day. Imagine this. An average person has about 60,000 thoughts per day. 60,000 thoughts per day, daily. Thank you, Caesar. 60,000 thoughts. That's about 60,000 unknown connections. Because if I ask you what you was thinking, you don't know. Because you are sleeping. You have no idea. So you connected about 60,000 things, maybe 7 things at once. That's pulling you in all direction. And so when you are emotional, it's because those things are pulling you all over. Those things are just moving you because you are connected to them. Just connected. So now when I say you're going to sit your ass down and focus on the breath and relax and focus on this, on the body and the soul and the mind, and just sit still with nothing going on. There's nothing happening. There's no one out there. There's nothing happening. I am here. I am safe. I am healthy. I'm powerful. I'm amazing. I'm aware. I'm powerful. I'm amazing. I'm healthy. I'm aware. I'm powerful. I'm wealthy. I'm healthy. I'm aware. Hey, powerful. I'm amazing. I'm happy. I'm aware. Yo, I'm joyful. I'm powerful. I'm amazing, but I'm aware, right? I'm powerful. I'm joyful. I'm happy. And I'm aware. Because now that I am aware, what happens, I cut all ties to the external world. Do you all not feel, why am I excited? Why am I excited? And you are, I don't feel like you are excited. I'm here shouting, I'm here singing, I'm here snapping, and you all just feel like, you all ain't with me. You just like, what is he talking about? What is he saying? Where are you getting energy from? What is he talking about? You are not excited, man. You are, I'm excited. Why am I excited? Erica, are you still there? You have to understand when you go inside, you cut all connection to the outside, so your energy comes back. That breath is different now. That breath is different. It's, oh, shoot. And that's when you get, oh my, that made me feel so calm. Because nothing is feeding you their BS energy. Nothing transferring energy that don't exist. There's nothing giving you what they don't want. There's no one out there that you're connected to. In this moment, I deserve this moment every single day. I deserve this space every single day. I deserve to be alone every single day. And when I say alone, I mean alone. I mean cut off. I mean separated. I mean I'm not touching anything. I mean I am disconnected. I mean my phone is somewhere else. I mean I'm not texting nobody, no social media. I mean I am disconnected. And so I need all that energy. And when you begin to live like that, you said that's your new ringtone. When you begin to do that, man, you see all the stuff that you think that you're experiencing will come to cease. Our outside world is just a mirror of our inside mind. Our outside world is just a reflection of the inside stuff that we store and we connected to. Hey Gina, can you make a short of that? I can put it on when I'm about to react. I am excited, man. I am. Because it's a beautiful thing that if we learn this, if we were told this and taught this, we would have so much more saved up. And now some of us are about to retire. We're old. And we have nothing saved. Not finances, energy. So we can live, but we can't live happily. We can't live freely. We can't live in a lavish, healthy lifestyle. What's up, Supreme Nova? How are you doing? Yeah, we can live, but life is not abundant because we have misused the funds, the energy that God has given us. Listen, this right here, when God asking you, what have you done with my energy? Oh my God, what are you going to say? From my beautiful imagination. I love it, Stacy. When God, we can be a day when you are asked, what are you doing with what have you done with this beautiful energy that I have given? He say, look at the trees. The trees took it and look at how tall they grow. He says, the plants took it and look at the flowers. Listen now. You don't think I'm joking. He says, listen, the plants took the energy and look at the flowers. Huh. The trees took it and look how much shade they provide. Everything took it and everything grew. What happened to you? Why did you reject my energy? Why did you reject it? Why did you reject it? Why did you reject it? Why do you keep rejecting me? Every morning you wake up, I woke you up, and here you are rejecting me again because everything is more important. Everything is more important. Everything is more important. Here I am, but you can't see me because your mind is busy. That's why Christ asked you if you can't. That's why Christ said, if you don't see me, it's because the Father is not in you and you are a lie. That's what he said. I read this morning. It says, if you cannot see me, that means the Father is not in you. Because if you can see me, you can see the Father. Me and the Father are one. If you can't see me, it's because you're a lie. You are not who you say you are, so you're trying to discredit me. How can't you see you? You gotta see things differently. Hey, Reese. You gotta see things differently. See things differently. You see when you see things differently, you see how it affects you. You see how it moves you. You see how you just, thank you, Nova, thank you. You see how life is just flowing. You will see the things that you want to see. And you know, Now that I'm aware of so many things, it's not things, I know things don't stop happening. I know that things never stopped. I just don't put my attention there. The bad and evil don't stop. But if you focus on it, it has you in a chokehold, don't it? If you focus on the evil, or the things that you think is evil, or the things that you think is bad, it's just, you can't breathe. And so you get anxious. And why do you get anxious? Because you cannot manage your own energy. And when you cannot manage, when you mismanage the energy that is loaned to you, you get anxious. You feel like dancing, Gina? Let's dance. Thank you, wake up. You are mismanaging God's energy. It ain't yours. Hey, Mel, it ain't yours. It ain't yours. It's like, hey, listen, hey, listen, hey, listen, boy, listen. What? I'll make your heart beat. I'll make your heart beat. Hey, Ali, I put breath in your lungs. You ain't got to do nothing. Just all you have to do is just be there. The breath gonna happen by itself. You ain't got to try. You ain't got to worry about if you fall asleep, you will stop. I'll put the heart to beat. You ain't got to worry about if you sleeping or not, if you awake or not, if you're in a coma or not. Your heart won't stop. Don't worry about it. I got that. I got the breath. I got the brain function. Your brain's gonna be on. Don't worry about that. The blood is gonna flow. I got that too. You ain't got to do nothing. All you have to do is put food in your mouth. I'll break it down for you. I'll digest it. You ain't got to do nothing. See, you ain't got to do nothing. I'll open up your eyes in the morning. You ain't got to try. You ain't got to do nothing here. Your kidneys are gonna work fine. You ain't got to turn them on and turn them off at night. Your liver, you ain't got to turn it on, turn it off. It's gonna be your heart, you ain't got to turn it on and turn it off. It's gonna just beat. Because I'm doing it for you. I'm the one who's on the overlook. I'm the one who's, you ain't got to do nothing. A matter of fact, I'd even breathe through you so you're not doing it on your own. So when you fall asleep, you don't stop breathing. I do it for you. See, I don't think that you will understand that. And all you have to do, I'm going to give you everything. Just be happy and be grateful. So all I have to do is just, wait, hold on. So everything is being done for me and I don't have to do anything? No. You just be grateful. But how? People is annoying me. Huh, okay. So you're not focused on what's going on here. You're not focused on what, I'm telling you I'm doing everything for you. Now, if you want, I can let you hook up to a machine that breathes for you. I can hook you up to something that preps your kidney for you. I can make you get the dialysis. I can make you, listen, I can make your heart just slow down. I can't do it. And then you gotta put that energy to fixing those things. But I'm telling you, everything is already working on its own. All you have to do is just be still. All you have to do is just chill. I got you. I got you. And you know what? You still can't do it. You still can't do it. You still mismanage the energy because you are too privileged. So since nothing is happening, everything becomes a big deal. But I bet when the health is missing, there's no other big deal. I bet if the health is missing, I bet everything else stops to be important. Come on now. I bet if you eat for 2 days, I bet everything will stop being so important. I bet only what you want to eat will be important. I bet only your hunger. You see, you have too much, so you don't appreciate nothing at all. But since you don't appreciate it, let me take it from you. Since you don't appreciate it, let me take it. I'll take it from you. Because you see how those dudes be doing it? Or them women be doing it? When they don't appreciate you and you leave is when they miss you. Go ahead. Keep on doing it. Y'all think it's just men and women who alone do that? You don't appreciate the body, it's gonna go. You don't appreciate the heart, it's gonna go. You don't appreciate your lungs, it's gonna stop. Listen, it's gonna stop. You don't appreciate this? You cannot hold on to it. You're not. So it tells me that maybe if I appreciate it now, I might get to keep it for longer. Maybe if I take time every single day, 15 minutes. 1 hour is how much percent of the day? How long, y'all, the math genius, how much percent is 1 hour a day? That's just, Sherry, how much percent is 1 hour? Anybody know? Is it 2%? 1%? I don't even know. I don't even know. I don't even know. Come on, you all do the math. You all have your phones. What percentage is 1 hour compared to a day? 24 hours. 2 hours is 10 minutes. I mean, it's 10. 1 hour is about 5% of the day. 3.5%? 5. Yep, 5, about 5-ish. Between 3 and 5. Yep. And we still can't do it. We can't give the body back 5%. Because it's too much. Because we have so much shit to worry about. We got people who don't like us. The ones who can't stand us. The people who don't count. The people who are passed on. The people who have ghosted us. They get more attention. Me, who was alive. See, this is why the scripture says, let the dead bury the dead. It's gone. It says let the dead bury the dead. This is already gone. It's already done. It's already expired. But you're still here, ain't you? You're still right here. Right here. You can see you. You can feel you. You're the only thing that's real. All that shit in your mind is made up. In some type of perception. All the stuff in your mind that you think about is a made-up version of the story that you only seen from one side, one angle, one perspective. There's a whole bunch of other degrees that you haven't seen it yet. So you allow one angle to take up your... Imagine if you see it from all angles. Oh, my God. We got to stop, man. What are we doing, man? What are we doing? What are we really doing? Listen, I don't know how I got to this conversation, but we were talking about setting boundaries. That's what we were talking about, boundaries. I don't know how we got here. How the hell did we get here, y'all? Tomorrow. So, the challenge. The challenge. The challenge is this. The challenge is this. The challenge is this. No reaction. If you maintain those reactions and hold them on the inside and don't react, you will see how lively you feel during the day. You will really realize how much energy that you have left to give to your family, to give to your kids, to give to dating, to give to your relationship, your marriage. You see, you will actually realize, if you learn how to preserve your energy, how much you will have left to start your business, to think clearly, to go to sleep, for your health, for your heart, for your lungs, for your healing. Some of you have nothing left to heal with. You have nothing left to heal with. That's why you can't heal. Because you don't have enough fuel left over in the day. That's why you can't heal. It's not because what happened to you was so bad. It's because you have none left, because you give it all to strangers. You give all your energy back to people who don't even deserve it. You're writing checks every single day for your energy. Here you go. You get some. Hey, you cut me off in public. You get some. You cut me off in traffic. You bumped into me. You get some. The doctor gets some because he annoyed me. My kids get some. He got a whole lot. My boss gets some because he got on my nerve. My girlfriend gets some. My boyfriend gets some. My husband gets some. My wife gets some. My mother gets some. My father gets some. Them people who I don't like get some. Social media, them damn people who come on there acting the fool get some. Them people who cuss me out get some. The one who respond to my comment in this ugly way get some. The one who posts this get some. We give it all away. Yeah, but the person that better not go up. How do you deal with fibromyalgia? How do you deal with fibromyalgia pain? What's your favorite color, Beulah? What's your favorite color? Speak, you have to protect your energy. I'm learning that the more I don't interact with individuals that took me for granted, the more power I gain. Indeed. 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 God, please keep one hand on my shoulder and the other hand over my mouth. Is that yours, Miranda, or you made that up? Oh, you heard it from somewhere. Purple is your favorite color? Your favorite color is purple? You sure? You sure it's purple? Because it doesn't fit purple. But I cannot speak much anymore because I gotta go feed my kids. My kids are hungry. Grandma used to say. Oh, okay. Let me come back on tomorrow. Let's talk about this challenge more tomorrow. The no reaction challenge. Okay? Hey Karen, how you doing? Let's talk about this more tomorrow. The no reaction challenge. I want to see how it went. I want to know how it goes. I want to know how it went. I want to know what happened. I want to know how much you was Royal Blue. I want to know how you felt. I want to know how offended you got. I want to know how tempted you were to speak up. And I want to know how aware you became of people trying to disrespect you. You become more hypersensitive to people laughing at you, people looking at you, people thinking about you, people doing this to you. I want you to feel all that because you become hyper vigilant when you cannot respond, when you cannot react. Everything hits you differently. Everybody looks like they're laughing at you, looking at you, talking about you, thinking bad about you, can't stand you, they're poking you. Everybody will give you that idea. But the only thing is, you can't do anything about it. I want you to see the energy that's inside of you, the energy of feeling anxious, ready to just reply, ready to just bust somebody in their mouth, ready to just, I want you to pay attention to the energy. You see all that thing in you that's ready to speak up for yourself, ready to defend yourself? It's the energy. It's the energy. It's so much, but since you haven't known how to deal with it, now when it comes up, you are completely lost. What do I do with it? What do I do with this feeling? What do I do with this thought? What do I do with this urge? What do I do? You just recognize it. That's all you gotta do. Just recognize it. I want you to see you for the first time. I want you to see you. I want you to acknowledge what's going on within you. I want you to experience all that energy that's not being used in you. That's the first step. After this, I give you step number 2. You all, I see you guys tomorrow. Make sure you come back here tomorrow. We're gonna go deep into it. Let me know what your experience was. Please try it. See how long you last. If it's for 2 hours, it's okay. Just try it. But let's go for 24 hours. You all, be blessed, all right? I'll see you guys soon. I love you guys. And it's not